area here is like Central Ybor. On just the illness itself, the drugs that we're taking, you know, we're not. Hey guys, today is, I believe, Thursday. My days are messed up right now. So, anyway, we got back home yesterday. Well, technically it was yesterday. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, it's been crazy down here. We left out of here Saturday and went to Alabama and left early. Well, not that early. We left about 9 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, and it took from 9 o'clock in the morning, and we finally got back home at 1 a.m. So that was a long day, but anyway, everything was fine here. We just had a lot of limbs and stuff in the front. We picked that up yesterday. Got to get some stuff out of the backyard yet, but all in all, everything here was fine. We took 19 up, in US 19 up and 19 back, and there was quite a bit of, not structural damage, but a lot of, tree damage and lines down and stuff like that, coming back through like Perry, a couple of the other little small towns coming back. So, yeah. A lot of people around here, for the most part, as of now, have got the power back. A good chunk of the state does not have power, and they're not going to have power for quite some time. But I will say this, when we left Tuesday, there was a convoy of, several convoys actually. There was one big convoy of power trucks coming from Texas. There was another one coming down from Indiana, and the third one, I can't remember what state they were from. Were they from Alabama? I don't remember. But anyway, there were hundreds of trucks headed to Florida. So hopefully between our people and the people that are volunteering coming down, people can get the lights back on relatively quickly, hopefully. But in any case, I am tired. Like I said, it took 15 hours or whatever to get from Alabama to here, and yeah, I don't know. It was a very long day Tuesday driving back home, because traffic, at one point on I-10, you would be doing the speed limit, which is, well, I was doing like 75, 80, and then there were times it would just stop and you would sit there for up to an hour, and certain times a couple of times it was about an hour, and you were only doing 5-10 miles an hour. So it took a long time to get home, and believe me when I tell you, I was tired when I got back home. So, but in any case, it worked out. Everything was pretty much fine, and yeah, I'm just tired. But I do want to say something real quick. I made a post on my Facebook the other day. I think it was the day I left. I can't remember when we left Alabama. But, I said, for the people in Florida, the local people that stayed behind and are still here at that time, I said, don't waste gas. Don't fill up your tanks or top your tanks off, because there were thousands upon thousands of people trying to get back. And wouldn't you know it, one person in particular sent me a message, really upset that I had said that, and they were like, you don't tell us what to do, and yada yada yada, and we can do what we want to, and if we pay for it, it's ours, and whatever. And then later on that day, we stopped at the rest area, and by the way, I got the message after I had seen what they had posted, or what they had said, and they were mad because they needed gas, and all the gas stations were, dry, as it were, and they had shit to do. Now, mind you, this person has no job, so didn't have to go to work, number one. Number two, they were out gallivanting around. They were trying to go to, I believe, were they going to, I'm not going to say work because I'm not going to call them out like that. But anyway, they were just running around and very upset that there was no gas, and they wanted to go and check out stuff. And then apparently later on they'd seen what I had posted, and they came back and said that, and yes, it's a she. So yeah, if you don't have, and I'll say it again because there's still a lot of places down here that have no gas. If you don't have to go anywhere, don't go. You know, if you got to go to the grocery store because they're starting to open back up, you got to go to the grocery store and grab a few things, by all means do it. You got to go to the pharmacy, get your meds, go get your meds. Go get what you need to get, but don't be running around town, you know, being nosy, looking at damage, and then wasting your gas, and then getting mad because you wasted all your gas. I mean, you know, we've got people here that are still trying to get home. We still have people here that have to go to work and have to have gas, and don't need to have people just wasting it and taking all the gas when other people actually do need it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to convey that, you know, on Tuesday, and she just flipped her damn lid, but whatever. The last I heard, your ass is still stuck, so there you have it. But anyway, rant over. Bottom line is, we got back, everything is okay. I'm just exhausted. We have a lot to do. I got to get this house cleaned up. That's going to take me a few days to do, so whatever. We left here, we kind of left it a mess. I mean, I was trying to find stuff. I was throwing shit here, throwing shit there. The pool table looks like it ended up being a catch-all. It's like a mountain of crap on the pool table. And yeah, we woke up a Saturday morning. I got up, my phone was going nuts with, you know, weather alerts and stuff, and that's what woke me up initially. So I woke up and went in the living room, turned the news on, and it was right at 5 o'clock, or 5:30, about 5:30 when I got up. And that's when they said the hurricane was going to come up right through Tampa at that time. And I woke Dan up, and I'm like, told him the situation. I was like, what do you want to do? And broke toe and all, he springs up out of bed, and he's like, okay, that's it, we're done, we're leaving. And it was on from there. We started snatching and grabbing and packing and throwing shit in bags and putting them in the car. And the neighbors next door, you know, he was boarding up, he saw the same thing, and they decided to leave. He was getting the house boarded up, and it was a mess. But everything is fine. So yeah, wild ride. It was definitely a wild ride, and much wilder for a lot of other people in Florida. So we feel very, very fortunate on this side, you know, versus Miami and the Keys and Naples and all the areas up in there. Polk County got it pretty good. You know, like I said, a lot of the little towns going up 19 got it pretty good. So, very fortunate. But in any case, alright, I just want to jump in real fast and give a quick update. I'm going to try to get back to the regular thing. I might give it till over the weekend. I might come back in tomorrow and do something. I mean, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. There's just a lot of things I got to get done. So, in that case, I'm going to jump off here, and I'll talk to you guys later. And I'm not looking at you. I'm looking all around this room because I've got all this crap over here. I got stuff piled over here, and yeah. I'm going to go for now. I will talk to you guys later. I love you all. Be safe.